sure it looks like something hips or something.
I'm going to be editing this, I can tell already.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Velotti, and I am the editor of Facebook. Okay? I thought this was going to be a Facebook anonymous meeting, but I guess it's not. But this is the first time I'm in front of a large crowd of people. I always do this in front of my family and friends, and it's a little bit simpler, but I'm going to give it my best. So the jokes are good, you understand. But through my nervousness, everybody told me, just picture everybody in the room naked. And I said, if I do that, something's going to happen. And, excuse me, John? Did you hear something? No, stay back. No, stay back. Look, the Bajol is ready for tomorrow. Natalie? Nice rack you got back there. Now I feel a little bit more comfortable. Alright. I grew up on Route 15 in the intersection of Greenfield, and basically, you know, in the 60s and the 70s, left there in 82. Do I regret it? Every second of the day, because that was the greatest neighborhood in the world. When I say neighborhood, the neighborhood went from, I say, from Mount Prospect Avenue all the way to Bloomfield Center, Silver Lake, almost the East Orange border, you know, and I presume basically everybody here is from that area. We had the greatest food, in there bar none. You know, John puts on his Facebook page, Barney's mozzarella sandwich. God damn it. We get 120 comments, okay, on a mozzarella sandwich. Come on, we're doing something right here on the internet.
And he wasn't naked. He wasn't naked.
Let me tell you something. If it wasn't Barney's, it's Nicky D's. If it isn't Nicky D's, it's JJ's. It's Tivoli's. And everybody forgets the little store called Silver Star, the raviolis. I mean, come on. It's a little hole-in-the-wall Italian store, but it was great. Okay? And the best one was Sal's Seafood store over on Bloomfield Avenue. Okay? Now, if you ever notice when you're at Sal's, you would always go in during the year, no problem. Sal had his bed can like this, and he'd come up to you, can I help you, can I help you? But now, it's Christmas Eve, that son of a bitch, the hand came out like this because he's collecting fucking money. Okay? So you know he was faking all that time, he just wanted to buy the fish from him. Now, he was a great guy, and we could make fun of people like that because they knew that we loved them. We love everybody from that area. You know, you go back as far as even, we call them the mentally handicapped. We had Skeeter.
Yes.
Hey, where's your mom? No, I'm sorry. In the closet, I'm sorry. You know, it's just that we had, and we didn't make fun of the guys. We laughed with them. We did not, we didn't beat them up like they did everything else. I mean, we had such great times back there. But, you know, on other notes, you know, we also had, you know, a different language. Basically, everybody's Italian. Everybody raise their hand who's Italian. Okay? How's this? Raise your hand if you're not Italian. Okay, in the back. Not Italian.
My other half.
Wait a minute. You have somebody back there that's not Italian.
Alright, let's go.
Are you married to an Italian?
Yes. Yes.
Have you ever made love to an Italian? Yes? Italian by rejection. We're all Italian tonight, so it doesn't matter. We always had great sayings. You know, the word bhutan. Okay? I remember my grandmother. You know, she always used to say, "Artu, make sure you bhutan." Because you know why? If the stove's on, you can put your bhutan. So then in the spring, you see the poor lady walking outside, nice beautiful lady. Fabu, bhutan, how do you know bhutan? I said, Grandma, no, she's no bhutan. She's a nice father, I love him dearly, 1968, we had the race riots. And he ran out of the house with a machete, and he's yelling to my mother, "Honey, I'll be right back. There are 2 more yawns outside, 2 more yawns." I'm like, "What's going on? Can somebody I'm 8 years old, and Jesus Christ, Dad, what the hell are you doing?" Comes in, "Hey, we got 2 egg plans for tonight." But we had a different, demeanor back then and stuff like that. And, I mean, we had everybody, the street vendors. Everybody knows what Beyond Goldie is. Please. Does everybody know what Beyond Goldie is? If you don't know what Beyond Goldie is, you don't come from our neighborhood. My mother must have been in love with the Beyond Goldie guy because we have 4 gallons of Beyond Goldie in that place. As she always used to say, "Arturo, this is for your nicotine drawers." I said, "Thanks, Bob." So we used to have different vendors, we used to have the rides, stuff like that. It was a great neighborhood to grow up. And it's the shame of it all is that we don't have neighborhoods like that anymore. My kids who are 25 and 27, even my wife, who came from East Orange, never had that type of neighborhood where everybody looked out for each other. Now you're talking about, I'm going to guess, 40 years later, and look at us. We have a room full of people from the same area together. And I say, thank God for something like Facebook that brought a lot of us together. I would have never have seen John. I would have never seen Lisa, who I went to grammar school with. Yvonne, who grew up down the block from me. I would have never made that nice table of friends I have right there. It's very nice to have Facebook around so we can get more. And tomorrow morning when I wake up, I expect 102 more friends from you. I don't see anybody there. It's going to help with that because I'll get all your names and I'll make sure I'm your friend. I'm the resident Facebook comedian. I've never done stand-up. I just figured that I just want to bring back a few memories of the old neighborhood. Especially the food. I mean, come on, look at the size of this. I used to be 350 pounds. Believe me, I ate my way through the neighborhood. We would start at Calandra's, Dickie D's, straight through. We'd even stop at the Wardy's drugstore and pick up some candy and stuff like that. I mean, stuff like that where we just kept eating and eating and eating. I guess that's why we're diabetic. So, it's part of life. But needless to say, we also, I always felt we always had a very close neighborhood. I lost my virginity with the lady across the street. Okay? Yes, she was married, what can I tell you? But we were so close. We used to go to Bolo Brothers. We used to go to Bolo Brothers to get a haircut. And we never went, we would just get our haircut, stuff like that. And what we did was, they used to have, every couple of months, you see a bunch of magazines outside. And that's where we got our Playboy magazines. We run to our garage, and we go inside, with my friend, we look at the pictures, this and that. And the lady across the street, I love her dearly, but she got me in big trouble. My father's name was Albert. Albert! Arthur's in there with his friends. They're probably jerking off or something in there. So my father called me, confiscated the book. And guess what? It was never in the garbage. Guess what my father was doing? He grabbed the book. Right? And you think the old ladies didn't have anything? We had magazines like the Sears catalog, stuff like that. All the old ladies, they had professional wrestling. Used to watch Gorgeous George over there in his underwear. Walking, you can see my grandmother still wearing This is George, he's so handsome. Stuff like that. But other than that, what I like to say is I appreciate the chance, at least maybe bring a small smile, maybe remember your and just hope that maybe we can all get together and fly back to the intersection of Bloomfield and just go back on there and open up our own little stores with pizzerias and stuff like that because the memories are phenomenal there. And God bless us all because we lived a great time. And I need to talk to my wife. She doesn't even have any of her friends from home. But, like I said, it's phenomenal. But I thank you for the opportunity to maybe bring a smile. I'm not the funniest guy in the world, but hopefully a little bit of memory or something to be in. And God bless you as well. Thank you.
Thank you,